How did you learn English?
But I was like, I gotta change my life. 学んだことを使うこと。Wow, real Rupa sensei, you know? This is real.
Konnichiwa, good afternoon, what's up? It's Rupa sensei here, and I'm with a very special guest today.
Hello everyone, how are you guys? ご皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか？今日も可能性無限大。This is Tarosac ということで。
Okay, and give a little self-introduction, buddy.
Well, my name is called Tarosac. I'm a YouTuber who lives in Sydney, Australia. I'm the interviewer.
The interviewer.
You know, any kind of topic pretty much. Sometimes I ask crazy questions to non-Japanese people, to sometimes, you know, do serious questions.
Oh, yeah.
And show the contrast between Japanese culture or Japanese people's thoughts and, you know, the non-Japanese people's thoughts.
Today, the interviewer is getting interviewed.
It's hard to be interviewed, hey?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm very nervous now.
That's true. So guys, smash the like button and let's get into the interview.
Let's
You
go.
ready, Tarosac?
I am very ready.
Okay, well, question number one. So the name Tarosac, what's that all about? Is that your real name?
My name is Tarosac on YouTube and Instagram. But my real name, I don't mind to say, I'm Yutaro Takahashi from middle of Norway in Japan.
Okay.
In Niigata. Like I said, my name is Yutaro. So
Yutaro. Taro.
Yeah, Taro.
Okay.
At the time when I started doing the YouTube thing, I was watching a YouTuber called Kajisak. And you know, Kajisak sounds very friendly and really easy to remember. So I'm like, okay, Tarosac.
Easy to remember?
Easy to remember.
That sounds pretty good.
That is it.
That's the story behind the name. No doubt about it, Tarosac, you have some of the best English I've heard from a Japanese person.
Thank you very much.
And I'm sure everyone is curious about it. How did you learn English?
How did I learn English? So I'm 31 years old now.
Okay. Oji-san.
おじさん。何？おじさん。ちょっとだけ。ちょっとだけ。Yeah, soon to be. But
young heart.
Young heart, man. I was a student who didn't really like to study.
Yeah.
But when I was 18 years old, I failed to pass the entrance exams at two universities actually.
Okay.
And they're not really even good universities.
Oh.
Usually, as long as you can write your name down properly, you can enter the university. But somehow, I failed, and I was lost at the time. I thought about it. I was 18. I was still a kid, but I was like, I gotta change my life, and I did 浪人生活. So 浪人生活 means that you graduate from high school, and then spend a whole year. Another year just to study to pass the entrance exam of university next year.
Like an extra study year.
Extra study year.
Yeah.
I was from like a 0 or even minus, you know? I'll say in Japanese, 偏差値 38, 38, and 50 is an average.
Yeah.
But mine was 38.
Oh.
And I couldn't even pass that.
Ooh.
So I started from grammars and, you know, the verbs and nouns and everything. Be verbs. I didn't know what the heck was be verb at the time.
Yeah.
And eventually, you know, my grammars and vocabulary improved a little bit, you know, because I study every day. One day, so this is the main thing, one day, at the time, you know the MySpace? Do you know MySpace?
MySpace, yeah, I know it. Old school.
Yeah, social media called MySpace. And one day after cram school, after Juku, I came home and I noticed that there's a message from a Lithuanian girl. Yeah,
okay.
Lithuanian. Yeah, an European country, Lithuanian. And she's like, hi, you know, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm interested in, you know, Japanese culture, anime, music and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, this is special, you know?
Yeah.
I'm from countryside. I live in countryside and, well,
out of nowhere, yeah?
Out of nowhere, I'm talking to a European girl. I'm like, wow, this is very, very special. At the time, I was like, what's your favorite musician?
Okay.
What's your favorite food? Or what do you do usually? You know, like started from this. And I just kept doing that. And I used the Skype at the time, you know Skype?
Oh, yeah, I know Skype.
And my mom's always like, hey, are you sure it's not gonna cost you? Apparently, this uses the internet.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna charge you. And then she's attacking me. She was attacking me at the time, but yeah. Eventually, I found Brazilian people and American people on MySpace and started talking again on Skypes and stuff. Kept doing that for a year.
Very good, very good.
That changed my life.
So you started just like with the very basics, but worked up step by step, yeah?
Step by step, really. Step by step.
Yeah, that's it. All thanks to MySpace.
Thanks with the Lithuanian girl. Yeah.
Without her, we would have never had the Tarosac.
I probably working in a petrol station now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
$7 per hour. That's pretty
That's
hard.
crazy. I'm a big believer in that. One person can come into your life for even a little bit, but they'll change the rest of your life. Good answer, good answer.
Thank you.
Question number 2. So we drove into how you learnt English, but what was your motivation behind it? Why did you want to speak to that Lithuanian girl? Why did you want to study so hard? Because we all know English is a damn hard language to learn. Same as Japanese, but what was your motivation behind it all?
Motivation. So started from when I was 10, I think. At the time, do you know CSTV? So it's like a not normal TV, but you pay for it.
Okay.
And you can watch I could watch MTVs and stuff. So one day I came home from school and just turned the TV on, and there's a song called "Don't Look Back in Anger" from Oasis.
Yeah.
I was like 10 years old kid, and I was like, wow, this is a revolution. Like this is different. I didn't understand what the heck they're singing.
Yeah.
But it sounds different.
Okay.
This sounds different from J-pop, and I started liking Oasis, and eventually I started getting interested in the Western culture, mainly probably like American and UK because of the music.
Yeah.
And English is a tool to be able to talk to these people.
Exactly. So Tarosac, I want you to look directly in the camera and give your number one advice to Japanese people learning English. You can say it in Japanese.
In Japanese. Wow, it's difficult to speak Japanese now.
Switch.
僕も全く英語を全然喋れなかったんですけど、偏差値38の大学を落ちたところから、18歳の段階で今英語を喋れるようになって、一番やっぱり大事だったのは学んだことを使うこと、
すぐ使うことです
す
ね。
ぐ使うこと、例えばUniversity exam テストとかに受かりたいんだったら study in school and grammar's vocabulary enough 十分なんですけど、if you want to be able to speak you gotta use it. So like think about サッカーを考えてほしいんですけど、パスの練習して、シュートの練習して、if you finish, you're not gonna be able to play in the game.
No.
だからパスの練習して、シュートの練習したんだったら、その後にミニゲーム、ゲームの中に学んだものを使わないといけない。
Alright, good answer. That's a good answer. I know that you're nervous when you do speak to strangers, but how do you build up that confidence?
I like speaking English. Like I said, I'm still learning English. So I think it's a good opportunity to be able to speak, even they're strangers. So I have a motivation. And secondly, this is my job now, I want to make a good content, and hopefully from that people can learn it,
Yeah.
And then when I get the comment, thank you Tarosac, your video is amazing, I'm learning English, I'm getting motivation, and that gives me a motivation.
That's the best thing in the world. I remember that when I started the whole YouTube journey and I was making lessons, and then people started commenting, wow, dude, these are really helpful towards my English. It's the best feeling
100%,
in the world.
exactly, yeah.
So thank you to all you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, good answer. Couple more here.
Yeah, no problem.
Next one, kind of an interesting question. Now that you've been living in Australia, how long?
6 years now.
So what's the biggest difference in life you find out between, Japan life and Australia life?
When you work here, it's much more easygoing.
Yeah.
And people are laid back. People don't have to really care about what other people think in this country. So especially, this is actually what girls say, the Japanese girls when they come here.
Okay.
Because in Japan, according to them, they care about how they look, when they go outside and stuff. But
Appearance.
Yeah, makeup and your clothes.
Yeah.
But here is really easygoing. People don't really judge you like that.
T-shirts and short shorts.
Yes.
It's fine.
So it's really easy to live.
So you like over here, yeah?
100%. Yeah. I love Japan too, but
Yeah.
Australia is really good.
Last question.
Yeah.
Favorite food?
Favorite food. I always go to sushi restaurant.
Sushi.
Yeah, even in Sydney.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can take the boy out of Japan, but you can't take the Japan out of the boy.
Nah.
He loves his sushi. He loves his Japanese food.
and then my second favorite food is yakiniku. So I'm like
Yakiniku.
super Japanese, man. Super Japanese.
That's good, man. Okay, well, Tarosac, where can everyone find you out there on the net?
Just type Tarosac in Japanese, Tarosac on YouTube.
link in the description. We'll have a link to your channel, and then we'll link to the video that he made. We did interviews together.
Thank you very much for watching, guys, and thank you very much for welcoming to your channel, Rupa Sensei. Wow, real Rupa Sensei, you know? This is real. Thank you.
Next time we'll take videos up in Sydney.
Yeah, 100%.
You can show me around there.
100%.
All right, guys. If you learned some new phrases, if you learned something new, make sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channels. Okay, everyone, stay happy, stay healthy, do your best with your English studies.
じゃあ、ありがとう。また今度。
Good stuff, brother.
Hadouken!